What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about general preparation, and I guess more importantly, staying ready so you don't gotta get ready. We're gonna get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Come and join us in the VIP club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. I have a brand new vlog dropping today. You're gonna wanna go and check that out. And of course, last but not least, make sure to go and get your 6 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Refer 1 friend by the end of the month and they're going to give you 10 free random stocks. Refer 3 friends by the end of the month and they're going to give you all the way up to 15 free shares of Apple. Everything will be linked in the description. So today is, I think this video is going to be coming out on Saturday. I want to say July 16th, 2022. Gonna be honest, I don't know what day it's coming out. I don't even want to know what day it's coming out. This is the 4th video of the day that I'm filming. Woke up 4 o'clock in the morning, filmed the video for the day, filmed an additional video for Sunday. This one's being filmed, I think, for Saturday. And I also have my vlog camera here because I'm filming a VIP vlog as well. Point being is, I have no idea what the spot price of silver or gold will be by the time the video comes out. So head on down to the comments and let me know what the spot price is for you, along with the date and time you're viewing the video. I'm always curious. Alright, so in today's video, I wanted to talk about preparation. Getting yourself to a point where you're prepared to take on pretty difficult tasks or go through tough situations. And I'm not talking about anything that we're going through right now. If you think what we're going through right now is tough, man, I hate to break it to you, but it can get a whole lot worse. And that's kind of why I wanted to make today's video. So I wanted to start off by asking a question. Are you prepared? Are you ready? For whatever that means to you. Whatever it is in your mind that you need to get prepared for, that you need to get ready or stay ready for, are you prepared for that? Are you ready for that? I'm willing to bet the answer is no. And the reason why I bet the answer is no is because if I ask myself the same question, guess what? The answer is no. I don't believe I'm ready. I don't believe I'm prepared. I do, however, believe that I am far more ready and far more prepared than 99.9% of everyone else. I like to think that the 0.1%, I would lump myself into that. I would say that most of the people who watch my videos are probably, or at least hopefully, lumped into that as well. And don't just watch my videos like it's some Saturday morning cartoon. I hope they actually take something from these videos and implement it in their own lives. And also, preferably, share some insight as well. Any ideas that they may have, or any suggestions, or whatever the case may be. I hope it's a community conversation and not just some casual thing that people listen to in the background. Although if that's what you do, you could do that as well. That's fine. But I personally do not believe that I'm ready. I personally do not believe that I'm prepared. And reason for that is because it's my belief that if you think you're ready, you're probably not. And also, I was given a little bit of a test a little over 2 years ago. Many of us were given a test a little over 2 years ago. And this test woke up a lot of people. Funny enough, just over 2 years ago is when my YouTube channel really started to blow up. So I think that the test that everyone had to face was probably what woke a lot of people up. And that's a little bit weird. Let me just walk on past. So anyway, a little over 2 years ago is when my channel started to blow up. Coincidentally, a little over 2 years ago is when most of us were faced with likely the biggest challenge of our lives so far. At least that's how it was for me. I hadn't gone through anything like that. I hadn't even gone through anything close. And a lot of people can probably say the same thing. I mean, of course, there are people that are older than I am, There are people that have gone through multiple recessions, but what happened a little over 2 years ago was probably a little bit different, and probably a little bit longer lasting in terms of everything that happened. So when it comes to general preparation, are you prepared? You might be in the beginning stages of getting prepared, or maybe you've been in the process for a couple of years now. Maybe you're far more prepared than I am. I've only been doing this for a couple of years. But getting prepared is something that you have to look at from a variety of different angles. First one I want to talk about would be just, natural disasters, because that's, to be honest with you, that's the most likely thing to happen, because it's pretty much guaranteed to happen. Hurricane season comes around, or whether you live in a state that's notorious for tornadoes or earthquakes or anything like that. You got to get yourself prepared for situations like that to present themselves. You got to have a bug out bag. And if you're someone like me, probably don't believe in bugging out. You'd rather bug in. But my logic is I'll bug in as long as I have 4 walls surrounding me and a roof over my head. If either of those things get taken away, I'll have no choice but to bug out. In the event of a flood, a fire, something like that, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna go down with the ship if the house is on fire, if you know what I mean. So in a situation like that, you might have no choice but to evacuate, even if it's just temporary. So you're gonna want to have a bug out bag. You want to know what else you're gonna want? You're gonna want the mentality that hopefully you'll never get to the point where you'll actually have to grab the bug out bag. Hopefully you'll never have to grab and go. That's not the mindset that you want to have. You shouldn't be sitting around waiting for some type of emergency and jump the gun to run out the door and go to your new bug out location when it's not even necessary. You're gonna want a bug out bag. You're gonna want, I would say, at least a week's worth of, simple stuff, clothes, food, things like that. You're also gonna want probably some paracord rope. You're probably gonna want flashlights, extra batteries. A lot of this goes without saying. This is kind of common sense stuff. And if you want to know what should probably be in a bug out bag, just picture you're going camping. Most of the things that you would put in a bag to go camping, pretty much the same stuff that would go in a bug out bag. And not only that, you're probably going to want to amp it up a little bit. You're probably going to want to make it last a little bit longer, because usually if you're going to go camping, it's just for overnight or just a weekend or whatever. You're probably going to want the camping equipment or the prepping supplies, the bug out gear. You probably want it to last you, I would say, at least a week, preferably longer. But again, during an emergency where you have to run out the door, are you going to be going in and out of the house a million times, getting every single bug out bag, getting like 6 months worth of food? Probably not. That's why you want to keep it minimal, you want to keep it simple, and you want to focus on the necessities. That's what I believe belongs in the bug out bag. A way of purifying water. Get those little life straws, they're portable, you can fit those things in your pocket. Those little tabs that clean the water out. Things like that. Canned goods, MREs. Most of this goes without saying, I like to believe. But in addition to bugging out, it's not just about natural disasters. It can also be about something a little bit more financial, economic hardships. Now, I always talk about this. These things can happen on a macro level. They can also happen on a micro level. When I say micro level, I'm talking about something that's happening specifically to you or to your family or your location, small group of people. Maybe you specifically get laid off of work, or maybe you specifically get hurt on the job. and now you can't go to work and you got to get, disability instead, and obviously that's not going to be enough or anywhere near what your paycheck is supposed to be. Things like that. You get hurt, you get sick, you get laid off, something happens, and you're going, or even some other type of situation takes place, a car accident, and yeah, insurance, that's a that's a walk in the park, dealing with insurance. Sure, they help you get things straightened out, but at the end of the day, you might have to shell out a couple $100, maybe even a couple $1,000 to fix up your car, or God forbid, buy a whole new car, whatever the case may be, and that could set you back. A lot of people don't think about it from that angle, having to shell out a couple $1,000. You might have a couple $1,000 set aside in the event of an emergency, which is good. I do believe that's what you should be doing, but at the same time, now that you forked over a couple $1,000 for this, now you're a couple $1,000 behind in terms of your emergency fund, or maybe something else that you were planning on putting those dollars into. So you're going to want to have a multifaceted preparation system. And when it comes to the multifaceted financial preparation system, I would say it's just as important as preparing for snowstorms, hurricanes, tornadoes, stuff like that. You got to take care of yourself financially. And I would say a good way of financially prepping would be to buy the long-lasting food, the water purifiers, the tools, the equipment, the supplies that you would potentially need in the event of an emergency. Get them now. Don't wait until an emergency, or don't wait until we're getting close to something that appears like it might soon become an emergency. No. Take care of those things now. Because in the event that something goes wrong on a micro level, and you specifically are dealing with some financial hardships, you're not going to have to stress over, oh my God, am I going to be able to buy food? Am I going to be able to afford food? Man, do I have to choose between dinner and rent? You're not going to have to worry about that, because guess what? You already food prepped. That's a form of financial prepping. Buying the things now before you need them, so that if and when you do need them, you're good to go. And not to say that it'll be, a breath of fresh air and you can kick back with your feet up and just, hang out until whatever's going on is over, but it'll alleviate a little bit of stress. Same thing goes for the prepping supplies. Get the stuff now. I don't know how many years have gone by where I've been talking about the water purifier. I think it's been like 3 years, and I've had people commenting on my videos since the first time I even brought it up, and those people are still commenting today saying, hey, I still don't have one. Well, God forbid something goes wrong. It's something that you're gonna need. So, I mean, it's up to you if it's something that you... Hang on, there's someone coming up behind me. I don't want to put someone on camera if they don't want to be on camera. I'm also hoping that I don't have to edit this video. I don't want to do any image overlays or anything like that. No cuts, nothing. I just want to hit record, stop recording, and toss it up as is. But anyway, if something happens on a micro level, you're going to want to be able to take care of those things. And if you get prepared now and you stay ready, even when there's no real emergency going on or no big, crazy, catastrophic event, you're staying ready. Now, there might be people in your life that you talk about, prepping with, and they're like, well, what are you staying ready for? You're staying ready so you don't got to get ready. Because guess what? If and when something does happen, they're the ones who are going to be scrambling. They're the ones that you're going to see on the news, getting into fistfights at Walmart over cases of water and toilet paper and stuff like that. What if you load up on these things now? So you don't have to run to Costco and max out all your credit cards on every possible thing that you may or may not need. What if you build your own miniature Costco in a closet in your house or in a pantry or something like that? It doesn't really take all that much. Maybe get 2 or 3 5-gallon buckets and fill them up with first aid supplies. That's what I did, by the way. First aid supplies, tools, equipment, things you might need, things to put in the bug out bag. Maybe you stack up a bunch of canned goods, soups, beans, pastas, stuff like that. Things that last a long time, things that last 6, 12, 18, 24 months, MREs, things like that. Maybe you toss a couple cases of water in there. Maybe you stack up the paper towels and just things like that. Things that you know people panic buy. Get those things now so you don't have to panic. And so that you don't have to buy them. Get them now and hold on to them. I'm telling you, if you just build your own miniature Costco inside of a closet or a pantry or the basement or the attic or even under the friggin' bed, it doesn't matter. You'll be far more prepared than most other people. So that's in terms of a micro level situation. Very similar could be said about the macro though. Prepping is about the same. I wouldn't say that there's a whole lot of differences between the way you go about prepping for something micro versus something macro, but just as an example of something on a more macro level, I would say inflation, large scale economic problems, inflation. So kind of, we come around full circle. When it comes to buying things now, before everybody starts panicking over them, same thing. What if you buy them now? Things that last a long time, the canned goods, the MREs, the paper towels, the whatever it is. What if you buy those things now, not so that the shelves are empty when you need them, but before the prices keep going up? Just as an example, inflation's a problem. It's a problem if it's a problem right now, just imagine how much worse it can get. It's not even anything groundbreaking right now. Yeah, we're at a 40-year high, but and don't get me wrong, I'm not downplaying it. Inflation is horrible right now, but I'm just trying to paint a picture. Imagine the nightmare that it can turn into when it's already as bad as it is right now. I don't want to jinx anything, but they haven't even scratched the surface if you take into account how bad they're how bad they're capable of making things. I'll word it like that. So inflation could be a problem. Large-scale economic catastrophes, micro-level financial hardships. These are all reasons to prepare. And you can go about it in a variety of different ways. Like I said before, you can prepare for natural disasters in a variety of different ways. We can prepare for financial situations in a variety of different ways as well. Have that cash emergency fund. Make sure you have at least 3 months worth of expenses set aside. Preferably more. 3 to 6, I would say, is probably fair. Make sure you have a cash emergency fund. Make sure, God forbid, if something were to happen, you'll be able to get by. You'll be able to pay rent. You'll be able to buy food. You'll be able to pay whatever other bills you need to pay. Insurance, phone, etc., etc., etc. Make sure you have a cash emergency fund to keep you afloat for 3 to 6 months. And obviously there are things you can do as well. I know we're talking about financial defense in a way. I think silver and gold could make for an incredible form of financial defense. That's something that I participate in. But you should also look for ways of playing financial offense as well. And I won't go into full detail about this because that's not really what the video is about. This is more of a prepping video, not really investing or wealth building or entrepreneurship or anything like that. But the big three: business, stocks, and real estate. Figure out a way to generate a little bit of cash flow, even if it's on a small scale. Figure out what's the smallest bill you have. Maybe it's your phone bill. Maybe you pay $100 a month for your phone. Build something up for yourself on the side so that phone bill is covered by the cash flow. And then you can raise the bar from there. Okay, I have enough passive income coming in to take care of the smallest bill. What do I need to do? What needs to be done? How do I go about covering the next bill on the list? Generate a little bit of cash flow. If you have that money coming in, they call it mailbox money. If you have that money coming in, and God forbid something goes wrong with your job, guess what? You still got a little something coming in. Might not be complete and total lifesaver, but you know, I'd rather have $100 a month coming in than $0 a month, just to put that out there. So anyway, in conclusion, I'm gonna end this video kind of where I started it, with the question: are you prepared? Are you ready? Let me know in the comments. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. T-shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs, and a bunch of different designs, and many of which are helping us raise some funds and awareness for different charity organizations. DYDSS store will be linked in the description. Come and join us in the VIP club, which is where I do giveaways every single month, live streams multiple times a week, deal alerts on silver and gold almost every single day. You can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. You can actually watch Sunday's video right now if you want to, and every Saturday morning I post a brand new vlog, and there are a ton of other perks as well. VIP club link in the description. I guarantee you the value exceeds the cost. And of course, last but certainly not least, make sure to go and get your 6 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Normally it's 2. They bumped it up to 6 for this month only, so capitalize on that while you can. Deposit any amount, even as little as a penny, and it still works, it still counts, you still get your 6 free stocks. If you refer one friend to the app by the end of the month, Webull's going to give you 10 free random stocks for the referral. It's part of their advertising budget, and you can do this 10 times, by the way. If you refer 10 friends by the end of the month, they're going to give you 100 free random stocks, 10 each. And of course, if you refer 3 friends to the app by the end of the month, they're going to give you a spin on the Webull wheel, which guarantees you at least 1 free share of Apple, with the chance of winning all the way up to 15 free shares of Apple. Don't pass up on an opportunity. Webull link in the description. Time is running out. You have about 2 weeks left. And if you don't want the stocks, go and get them anyway. They're free. Then just sell them. Congratulations. Now you have the cash to go and get you some silver, some gold. You can invest it. You can go and get some prepping supplies if that's what you want to do. Webull link in the description. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what are your thoughts on general preparation? This is something that a lot of people neglect. A lot of people don't want to fork over the currency to get themselves prepared, to get themselves ready for a potential situation or even a very, very likely situation, because they'd rather keep on putting all of their currency into silver and gold. And I love silver and I love gold, but fact of the matter is, all the silver, all the gold in the world is not going to do you any good when you're starving and you go to the store and the shelves are empty. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, I could barter and trade. You can. But coins are a very niche thing. You think the average person out there is going to want your coins or even know what the coins are, or what they're worth, or anything about precious metals, even the first thing about precious metals? No, they have no idea. Completely clueless. Therefore, in their eyes, it's obsolete. It's not anything that they're going to need. It's irrelevant. Get yourself prepared. Don't be tunnel vision. Just be tunnel vision on having a multifaceted preparation system set in place for yourself and your family. And remember, stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Thanks everybody for stopping by and watching this video. Let me know in the comments anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.